Yep. Who would have guessed it?
My primary purpose is not combat. Yeah, did you hear something?
Oh Lord. Alright, let's get out of here.
Someone is nearby. Perhaps they are friendly.
No, probably not.
Hostility.
Alright. Now we're good. The slog.
And over here.
The hell?
One day we will find a proper swimming pool. But not
There we
today.
go.
Hello?
Huh? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you. Just got caught up in my work again. So, what do you think? Nice, isn't she?
What is that? Some kind of toy?
It's not just any toy. It's a genuine Giddy-Up Buttercup. The 2076 Special Edition. Best toy on the market before the war. It's a shame, though. I don't have all the parts to get this old girl working again.
I've seen a lot of
Suppose you happen
those.
to have a spare crate of toy parts on you?
Sorry, no.
Of course not. But I
He
think
is
I know
really old.
where you could find some. Not the most glamorous job, but I'm willing to pay. You interested?
Sure.
Really? Toy parts? Why don't you go get them?
You don't understand. The only place you can find parts like these is in the old Automatoys factory, south of Quincy. Last I heard, gunners had taken the whole town, and they're the least of your worries. That whole area's a death trap. Even if I could make the journey, I'm just an old ghoul. I wouldn't last 10 minutes there. Even for you, it might be too much. But if you're ever down that way, don't forget about me.
All right, I'll do it.
Thanks. This really means a lot to me. Remember, the factory's south of Quincy. Bring me a crate of parts, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Now, where was I?
You're gonna have to wait a little bit, man. Oh, man. Got other things to do. But I will bring you those toy parts eventually. This must be it. Yeah, I go swimming and need these right away anyways. The hell?
The body can repair tissue damage. Let's
Why are they showing up as red? If I'm working for the man, unless these. Okay.
Maria's in charge.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
That's all I needed to know.
Well then, I guess we're done. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed the loot and bugged out by now. It's like they're scouting the place or something. I'll be glad when you clear them out.
Why the hell would they stay? Unless they're forged, more of those types of raiders. Because they are at a factory. At least that's what she said. Oh, it's just a barn. Just looks like a barn. Gunners. No notes. Nothing. Well, let's see what else I can find here.
That's it.
jumping.
Got it.
Is that it? No notes, no stories about them while they're staying. Just okay. That was easy, I guess. Wow, that's very top of the map. Jesus Christ. Why?
Imogene is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your sister
mean...
is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
Mother, will you let it go?
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
What's so important about this serum?
You're getting paid to follow orders. Your orders were to get it back. That's all you need to worry about.
I didn't find any. I guess they must have used it all.
You're not that good at lying, you know that? You aren't getting paid for this job, though, since you didn't follow my orders.
Yeah?
Now, as far as what's next. Oh,
Not that good at lying.
I didn't find any. I guess they must have used it all.
you're not that good at lying, you know?
Oh, I mean, it only cures radiation. It doesn't do anything else. It's weird, but it's not actually that useful to me, so...
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
Mother, will you let it go?
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
I think this is not the good type of science.
Not the good type. The hell?
Excellent.
Does
Nope.
that not belong to someone?
Not at all.
What?
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. And there aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
You have proof.
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
Yeah.
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war. He was a young man.
Come on. The war was 200 years ago.
You know your history. Most people don't grasp
Yeah.
how long ago the war really was. It is an unusual situation, but... well, it's a private family matter. It's no concern of yours. Any more questions?
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
I'm sorry, but it really
Damn.
is private family business. Was there anything else?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can.
Nope.
Any more questions?
I've got to get going.
All right.
I don't know what he's gonna hide. The hell was I supposed to do? Oh yeah. Yep. I remember now. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's go to Good Neighbor and ask around. I got lots of stuff to sell.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
No.
Hancock says newcomers are
What the hell is your
welcome
name,
in
Ham?
the third rail. Go on in. Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
I see you looking round the corner. Come on inside and pull up a chair. No need.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
'Cause we're all a little strange in here. Have you got a history that needs erasing? Did you come in just for the beer and cigarettes? A broken down dream you're tired of chasing. Ooh, well, I'm just the girl to make you forget. So we're glad you dropped by. Come in, loosen up your tie. Have a drink or maybe just one more. But if you're searching for something to bring you comfort,
May I be of assistance?
I'm the one you're looking for.
What? Another one of you mercs?
Go check that out.
I cannot get them.
Is your motor running close to empty? Or are you running from yourself? You're thirsty for a brand new kind of pleasure. Or are you hungry to be somebody else? So sit down your pretty face. You came to the right place. Oh, where every night it starts once more. I'm telling you, friend, your search is at an end. 'Cause I'm the one you're looking for.
God, I love this song.
That's right, good neighbor. I'm the one you're looking for. We'll be right back after a short break.
Beautiful as always, Max.
Well, thanks, Charlie. Can I get some water?
No need
Excuse me, miss.
I always
What's
set
the
aside
matter,
a stash
handsome?
of the good
Don't
stuff.
tell me you
Just
didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? But don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, that's it. You have that, I'm the smartest one here and I know it posture. There's something so irresistible about intelligence, don't you think? So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seemed like a body that could use looking after.
I just need to know where she is.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fellow.